Hey, welcome to Tech Vibe. My name is Ryan O'Connor. Coming up, rescue your videotapes. The name says it all. The product from Magix gets reviewed today. Also, we chat to the Chief Technical Officer of a company called Prezence Digital, responsible for many of the mobile sites in South Africa, Mr. Tim Bishop. But first, let's kick it off with some news. In the news, Swedes are among the world's most connected people and are swarming to the internet at an early age. And this, according to a Swedish survey, that 3-year-olds have been online. The internet continues to spread to younger and younger children, according to the study on Swedish online habits. And this was conducted by Internet Infrastructure Foundation.se. Now, Sony has dipped its toe in the burgeoning field of online television, having announced that they are working on a daring plan to shake up the way Americans watch television with a service that will pipe TV channels direct to the company's PlayStation consoles, Blu-ray video players, and of course their television sets. Facebook has identified the perpetrators behind the massive spam attack on bombarding users with large volumes of violent and explicit content earlier this week, and it's pursuing legal action against them. This according to a spokesperson for the social network giant. Beware the wrath of Zuckerberg. And that was your news. Now let's chat to that man responsible for those mobile sites, Tim Bishop. Tim, welcome to Tech Vibe. A lot of talk around Africa being the next .com capital in terms of where we're going to next. Is this very much the case?
Yeah, it's certainly the route we're banking on now, and you can see a lot of people coming into the country and Africa as a continent, which is very exciting. We're not calling it the .com boom in Africa, though. We're calling it .mobi boom.
Okay. Are we still looking pretty much as in terms of foreign investors, or do we have enough infrastructure in place locally?
I think the foreign investors right now are desperate to get in, don't quite know where to start. So I think there's opportunities on two fronts. One for South African and African companies really going balls to the wall and making things happen, and also providing the vehicle for the foreign investment. I mean, clearly the opportunities in mobile, all of us have them.
Yeah.
All the way down to the lower LSMs. Many of them have internet-enabled phones. There's 14 million people currently using the mobile web in South Africa. We have this communication tool, this equivalent to TV and radio right in our pocket, right in our hand, no matter where we are. It's a huge opportunity.
What can we expect in terms of the future of mobile technology, in terms of what the end user can experience?
From us, well, I mean, one of our key phrases is mobilizing the masses. So whatever we do, whether it be a competitive technical, whatever the hell it is, we need to make sure that everybody's addressed. Yeah. So right the way down to the dumbest phone,
sure,
to the smartest phone. It's just that your experience will change slightly. From a tech point of view and what we're doing now, one of the big opportunities and something that we're all trying to nail is obviously micropayments and mobile payments. It's incredibly important Africa-wide, with the success of M-Pesa up in North Africa, East Africa. Here we still don't have a solution. So Prezence are working very hard along with a major bank to try and make that happen and give that more gravitas. And then we're doing lots of gimmicky stuff as well.
Which I love. I'm very disappointed you didn't bring me a mobile sluts top. I must just throw this in there.
It's yours.
I was expecting a pile of t-shirts that said mobile slut, mobile whore, mobile bitch. I wanted a whole lot of those t-shirts to wear because I love them. I got to say, very, very effective campaign.
Great. Yeah, no, really enjoyed it. It was fun, tongue-in-cheek. No, it's good being a mobile slut. It's sort of our trademark now. But we're working on some very cool stuff, from AR on the mobile phones, on smartphones.
Sure.
So, there's demanding users up at the top end, the iPhone users, and the high-end BlackBerry users want the cool stuff. So we're also addressing that, as well as mobile for the masses, for the lowest common denominator.
Thank you very much for joining us on Tech Vibe.
Pleasure. Thanks very much.
This week's product on Tech Vibe that we're reviewing, the name says it all, Rescue Your Videotapes by Magix. Available online at pxsoftware.co.za. The product itself retails for around 799 Rand. That's where it starts. For those of us who have got videotapes that are 15 years or older, you are playing Russian roulette with those memories. Good news is there is software available now that can transfer those memories to the new digital formats. Insert the tape into the VCR and connect it to your laptop or PC via the adapter. Now this is provided with a software packet. Play the tape on the VCR and begin importing the footage directly to your laptop. Next, restore and optimize your footage using the software provided. Finally, burn straight to DVD or Blu-ray. And on a parting note, the Magix software imports all kinds of analog tape recordings to your laptop. It's kind of like the 80s never really happened. That's it for another episode of Tech Vibe. If you'd like the latest in your techno gear, click on our sponsors down below, pxsoftware.co.za. Till next week, take care. Of a company called Prezence Digital. They have a whole lot of midgets that are digital, and they run around going, because you can't understand them because they're talking digital voices.
Kaspersky Hybrid Protection. The best of both worlds. Now available in Kaspersky Internet Security 2012 and Kaspersky Antivirus 2012.